oh my god, it's happening. It's actually happening. Saber is here. Oh my god, she looks so good. She looks so good. This is the reason why I started Honkai Star Rail. I mean, kinda. One of the reasons at least. The other was Acheron, of course. But yeah, for those of you who remember my first Honkai Star video, I think I mentioned it there already that I started because of Acheron, but I also started because I heard about the Fate collab, and I am a huge Fate fan, and that's honestly an understatement. I love Fate so much, and Saber is one of my favorite Fate characters, actually one of my favorite fictional characters out of everything, not just Fate. And there have been rumors and leaks about her being one of the collab characters for months now. So it doesn't really come as a big surprise, but it's still an amazing announcement to finally have this confirmation that she is actually gonna be one of the collab characters. And not only that, they actually gave her a somewhat new design. I mean, it's obviously heavily inspired by her OG Fates Day Night design with the blue dress and, you know, the white and gold, a bit of armor here. But it is still a new outfit that we haven't seen yet in any Fate media. So specifically designed for Honkai Star Rail, and I personally love it. I think it looks amazing. And yeah, I can't wait to actually play Saber in the game. This kind of came out of nowhere, this announcement. I think it was at the end of like the Honkai Star Rail concert. They just randomly dropped that. And they also announced when it's gonna start. July 11 is when the collab is actually gonna begin with a special collaboration warp and an event. So yeah, she will be a character we get from a warp, and she's also, as far as I know, gonna be a 5-star. Let's see, what else do we have here? Concept artist, of course, Takashi Takeuchi. Story supervisor Kinoko Nasu. Oh, okay, Nasu himself is writing the event story. Okay, awesome. And yeah, then of course we also have Archer. We obviously have to mention him as well, right? Because as much as I love Saber, I also love Archer. And we already knew that he would be one of the playable characters since his Japanese voice appeared in a teaser about this collab like ages ago. I think it was actually when the collab was announced. So we always knew that he would be one of the characters. We just didn't really know who else. And yet, so far they've only announced these two, so maybe it is just Saber and Archer. But maybe we are still gonna get some more characters. Honestly, I doubt it. I think it's really just gonna be these two. But even if it is just Saber and Archer, that would still be fine. Just having these two is already great. I love them. You know, I also love Archer, not just Saber. Archer's a great character as well. One of my favorite characters as well in Fate. I have both of them grailed in Fate Grand Order. Saber even to level 120, which is the maximum level there, and it takes a lot of investment. For those of you who don't play Fate Grand Order, getting a character from like level 100 to level 101 takes as much experience basically as from level 1 to 100. So yeah, it's a lot. And the max level is 120, and I got her all the way to there. And also, she's MP5, which is basically the equivalent of E6 in Honkai Star Rail. Though you only need 5 copies actually, instead of the 7 you need an HSR, but you know. MP levels is what you get when you get a bunch of extra copies of a servant, like Eidolons in HSR and Constellations in Genshin. And yeah, talking about Eidolons, I do wanna try to get several Eidolons for her, potentially E6. I don't know if I can actually do that. I'm gonna try, but I need to get really lucky because I'm not made of money. I can't afford to just wail on both of these characters. I can probably spend a little bit of money on Saber, but you know, if I wanna roll for both of them, then that's not gonna be easy to get Eidolons for both of them. Now, at least Archer is gonna be free. We get one free copy of him. So, at least E0 is guaranteed. But you're getting Eidolons for both of them, gonna be difficult. So, I'm probably just gonna focus on Saber. Part of me kind of thought that Archer would be a 4-star and would be in Saber's banner as one of the 3 4-stars. I don't know why I thought that. I think it's just because I'm used to Fate Grand Order where he is a 4-star, so I just assumed he would be a 4-star in Honkai Star Rail as well. But yeah, obviously he isn't. So there goes my plan of getting E6 Archer while I roll for Saber Eidolons. But oh well, let's see, elements. She's wind and destruction. Yeah, okay, that's about what I expected. I thought for the path she would probably be either erudition or destruction. I think erudition also fits because, you know, with Excalibur, her noble Phantasm, she can like do a huge energy blast, which affects a huge area. And, you know, erudition characters are AoE focused, right? So I thought that could be fitting, but destruction is definitely also fitting. And wind, yeah, I thought that maybe she could be imaginary, but wind definitely also makes sense. I mean, imaginary basically because of Excalibur, because of its light powers. But, you know, Saber also has this ability called Invisible Air that she most of the time uses to conceal Excalibur so that her opponents don't realize who she is. But she also uses it in battle a lot to like propel herself forward or, you know, create bursts of wind to attack her enemies with. So wind is definitely a fitting element. And then as for Archer, I always expected him to be Hunt, so that's not a surprise. But he's also Quantum, and honestly, yeah, I can kind of see it. I wasn't really sure which element he was gonna be. I don't think any of the elements in this game fit him 100%. You could make an argument for several of them, but yeah, Quantum is definitely fine. It's okay. I can see him being Quantum. Okay, let's see. What other infos do we have here? Yeah, July 11th. We knew that. Star Rail Special Passes, so it's an event banner, of course. And the collaboration bot will be available over a long period of time. What does that mean? Does it mean more than one update? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we actually have time to save up enough Stellar Jade during the banner to get some more Eidolons even after we use up our initial Stellar Jade on day one. But that depends on how long a long period of time actually is. And then, yeah, here log in to claim Archer. Yeah, we get one free Archer, okay. Already knew that. And until version 3.6 ends. Okay, so yeah, it's several versions. Maybe that's also how long the banners go, until 3.6. I think July 11th, the starting point is during 3.4. So basically from 3.4 to 3.6, which, you know, is a very nice duration for this collab. I like that. Okay, and here we have some info for the event itself. In the Planet of Dreams, compete to gain the Holy Grail. So we are gonna fight a Holy Grail war on Penacony. That sounds amazing. I still have to finish the Penacony story, actually. I'm definitely gonna do that before the collab. I also just want to get to Amphorius, and also there's a lot of Stellar Jade still that I can get from the story. I really wanna continue soon. I've taken a break from it over the past few weeks. But yeah, definitely before the collab, I'm gonna finish Penacony and probably also start Amphorius. But it seems like the event takes place on Penacony, I mean Planet of Dreams. And yeah, that's basically all the info we have here. No mention of Rin, which I find a little bit weird because it is specifically a collab with the Unlimited Blade Works route of Fate Stay Night, where Rin is of course the main girl. Not Saber. I mean, I personally am really happy that Saber is in the game because, like I already said, she's one of my favorite characters. But the same goes for Rin. I also really like Rin. Would also call her one of my favorite Fate characters. So I was kind of hoping to maybe see her here, but of course she's not a servant. So I guess she wouldn't really fit as a playable character, though she does have some powers. You know, she's a mage still. But her power level is definitely lower than that of servants and most Honkai Star Rail characters, I guess. I'm kind of thinking that maybe their light cons, because they're probably gonna get personal light cons, right? Since they're 5 stars and get their own banner. Then maybe the light cons are gonna have their masters in it. Like Saber's light con should show Shiro, and then on Archer's light con there could be Rin. That would be kind of cool, actually. But yeah, I gotta say, I am really, really excited for this collab. Because I just love Fate so much, and having two of my favorite Fate characters in Honkai Star Rail, that's like a dream come true. And yeah, what else is there to say? I had zero plan for this video. It's just a spur of the moment thing. When I saw the announcement, I knew I had to share my reaction to it. But I hadn't really planned this, of course, since the announcement came out of nowhere. But I think I've said about everything important. I mean, we went over all the info. I told you what I think about the characters and the elements and stuff. Maybe I should try to find a clip of the actual announcement, because I've heard that they already showed Saber's ultimate, her Noble Phantasm. So I kind of want to see that. Yeah, let me see if I can find that on YouTube. Okay, I actually found a clip here by Ixnaya, who is a well-known Fate Grand Order content creator. So let's see what a Noble Phantasm looks like in Honkai Star Rail. Oh my god, it's so good already. Caliber! Oh yeah, I love this. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I can't wait to actually play her. Wow. Let's watch this again. So at first she holds it like this, exactly like in Vagrant Order and in the anime and stuff. And then she... Yeah. Releases the energy and slash downwards. And that close-up of her face, it's so iconic. And bam! Big explosion of light. Yes, yes, yes! They did such a great job with her. And yeah, just seeing her outfit here again, I love it. I think they did a really great job with Saber's design in Honkai Star Rail. Honestly, I kinda expected them to just use the standard Fates Denied design for both Saber and Archer and just throw that into Honkai Star Rail, but they actually gave them, you know, slightly different outfits, which I really appreciate. It shows that they put some effort into this collab. And considering that Nasu is apparently writing it, yeah, it's gonna be a great event. Probably gonna be the best event Honkai Star Rail ever had, simply because of Kinoko Nasu. That guy's just such a great writer. But yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I just really wanted to share my excitement for this collab, because this is actually one of the most exciting things ever in a gacha game for me, or at least in a Hoyoverse gacha game. And yeah, in 2 months, it's finally time for Saber. I really can't wait. And yeah, tell me in the comments what you think about all of this. Are you excited as well? If you are, and if you like my reaction to this, then please consider leaving a like on this video and also subscribing to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, with that being said, have a nice day.